Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Merit. Today I'll be reacting to Tom MacDonald singing Fake Book. Well, I have been reacting to Tom for some time now, and he's the kind of artist I love listening to because his rap are so sincere. You're coming from within, and you don't get bored listening to Tom MacDonald because he has a way of uplifting your spirit, making you feel the song. You definitely want to connect to it. So guys, without further ado, let's get started.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls.
Whoa.
There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
Guys, that is awesome. He said, order food and call the cops and see who gets to you first. He said his favorite status is as he said he has a daughter, but his favorite status is I slay horse. Wow. The lines are just awesome. And when he talks about politics, he said they never intended to end slavery. They just produced a phone, try and focus our eyes on a small screen. We are all paying attention to what is happening on our phone, on social media, on what the news is telling us. We don't really go out and investigate if what they are saying is true, because the system have a way of dividing us. When we come together, there's strength in unity. So they find a way to they find a way to make sure that there's conflict everywhere. And that's what Tom is always saying. He said it does not matter your color, it does not matter your race. The thing is, we are all in this together. The earlier we know, the better for us. Because if we feel like, because you are white, you're privileged to some things. No, they all have their issues too. We black have our issue, the white have their issues. So if we don't find a way to fix the system will end up taking, it's painful when you don't do things in a certain way. You are being labeled a certain, you are being treated in a certain way because why you don't follow the crowd, which is what Tom is saying. He said sometimes you don't need to follow the crowd to be you. Just be you. If they like you, they like you. That's just it. I love this guy so much. I love his rap. I love his style of music. I just love everything. He's just simple. He's the only one singing, and he's still able to keep me entertained, and that's just why I love him so much. And he's saying the truth, guys.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
That's true.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Wow. Guys, this is beautiful. He said when a person is sick, he goes to the hospital. When a country is sick, who do they report to? You know, and he said when it comes to military, they work with order. You know, you give order, do this and do this and do this, and they carry out such order. You know, but those in power who call them in check, who make sure what they are doing is right, because they feel like when I'm with you or I ask this country to do this and the country goes against my wish, I have every right to send my military against them, because why? They don't want to do what I want. That's the way the system is. You know, it's built for you to follow without asking question. If you ask question, you'll be eliminated. You know, that's one thing about the system. So Tom is trying to let us know that it does not necessarily need to work this way. We don't need to come together, stand on ground and say what is right. We don't need to just do things just to please the system. We have to do things that we want, okay? Because we are the one that brought them in power. We are the one that created the system. So we can make the system work for us. Well, that's another video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If it is the first time visiting my channel, click on the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Thanks for watching. I remember place.